My name is Nika, and welcome to Single and Unavailable. Single and Unavailable is a new series I've started. It's more like a video diary notes to myself, what I would tell my younger self before I started dating. So this whole series, I hope to turn it into a podcast, but for now it's just going to be a video series, and it's just all about healing and doing the inner work that we all need to do before we jump into relationships, before we invite somebody into our space. Just being intentional with your single season, identifying your toxic traits. Like, these are all going to be future episodes. So today's episode is just an introduction to what single and unavailable is. Today's title is actually Single Does Not Mean Available. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what my single season has been and what I plan to have it be. I've had the idea to do this series for like a year now. Like, this idea came to me at the end of my situationship last year, and the only reason I didn't go through with it is because I really was scared to like put my experiences out there and to let you guys know how dumb I was in a situationship and all that. So I was really just scared about putting my dating life on the internet, for one. I went back to the situationship. So then I was like, I can't do it because I'm not being true to my word. Like, I feel like a hypocrite. I'm preaching one thing about being single and unavailable, and here I am being very much available to this man. So I can't do it right now. And then it was just a whole bunch of things, as like a whole bunch of excuses I was making as to why I could not do this. So I'm really excited that I finally took the first steps in making my first video with this. I'm just really excited about this journey and this new series. Okay, so right now I like to say that I am in a healing phase. I'm in a discovery phase. A lot of people, I'm 26 by the way, and a lot of like people my age, we jump into relationships without really knowing ourselves. A lot of people, move from serious relationship to serious relationship without ever really spending time to themselves or knowing who they truly are. People our age move in together, they start lives with someone, like they move straight from high school or college where they lived with their parents to being in a serious relationship, and then they like start to move in with their partners. And I feel like when no one ever stops and has that middle time where it's just you by yourself and you're learning yourself, you're discovering yourself, you set routines, and like you're just getting to know yourself. So I feel like that's where I am right now. I just recently moved back in with my mom. I had my own apartment, and during that time I was really just trying to like figure myself out, like a routine. Like, I'm a big girl, I got big bills to pay. I was learning how to cook, like all of these things without a person or without like a relationship or depending on somebody. I was just trying to figure out myself and what I liked and what I wanted to do with my life, essentially, because that's what we really need to know. We need to know what we're doing before we even enter into a relationship with a person. Being an individual, knowing who you are, what you want to do aside from a relationship. Just being intentional with your time. Whatever you do, do not rush this process. Like, let it be. Focus on yourself. Find your passions. Find your purpose. Just finding you as a person. Making sure that you're whole. Making sure that you're happy. Because honestly and truly, a relationship can't work or doesn't work when both people aren't whole themselves. Two whole people come together and form a healthy and happy relationship. So if you're single right now, don't be getting into no situations that you're really not sure about. Don't be just jumping into something because you're bored or because you feel lonely. This is truly the best time to get to know yourself. I personally like being alone. I like being by myself. The only time that I really ever feel a certain type of way about not being in a relationship is like holidays. When I'm seeing like happy couples, like Christmas is coming, happy couples are going to be in their matching pajamas. And I mean, I want to be in some matching pajamas with somebody's son, but hey, at this point, like, I'm getting myself together. I'm working on me. I'm focused on me. Another really good book I read is A Lady in Waiting. In that book, like one of the last chapters, it talked about how when you're focused on yourself and you're in your lane and you're doing what you're supposed to do, running your individual race, the person that you are supposed to be with is going to come running along in his lane, running his race, and y'all are going to be running at an equal pace together. You're going to look to the side and there he is running. You won't have to slow down. You won't have to speed up. You won't have to stop. A lot of times I've slowed down to go see what he's doing. I had to go to look back and see if he's running. I tried to chase someone and run faster to catch up with them. Like, let it all go. If you need a sign today to let him or her or it go, take it. Take it from me. Let it go. Please, 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 please. Let it die. Let it go. Let it go. And don't think about it no more. Don't look back at it. And I know we really say don't think about it, and that's hard because once you exit a relationship that you really wanted to be in, of course you're gonna think about it. You're gonna think about the person, you're gonna miss the person, and all that is really normal, and that's fine because you are a human. But do not go back to it. That's the whole point about this. Don't go back to it. You are moving forward, you're working on yourself. You don't have time for that. What's for you is at the front. It's not behind you no more. So there's no reason to go back. There's no reason to look back, okay? Okay. If you guys want to share your experiences or any encouraging words, please leave me some comments. Message me some topics that you'd like to talk about in respects to relationships and singleness and dating and life in your 20s, or it doesn't even have to be life in your 20s. It could, I mean, older people or younger girls for sure. I want to look at this and learn something from it. So just any type of experience that you would like to share, please comment, leave them below. Follow my Instagram page. So the funny thing is that last year, whenever I was at the end of the situationship, I made an Instagram page, and it was literally like a Instagram diary for me, like to go to look at these things and leave this man alone. Like, a lot of the posts are about letting it go and not feeling bad to end a relationship or wanting better for yourself. So a lot of the posts on Instagram, I was trying to encourage myself, notes to myself. So go follow the Instagram page. It is at single in the letter N unavailable. So single in unavailable on Instagram. And please like and subscribe here. Thank you guys so much for watching.